Hello everyone, let's take a look at the University of Utah U behind the University of Utah. As I zoom out, you can see the blackened hill behind the University of Utah Medical Complex where the Bonneville fire happened. And fortunately, it looks like it's all contained, which is great. I'm getting this view from the top of the Salt Lake City Public Library where we can get a 180 degree, almost 180 degree view of the Salt Lake Valley. So let's move around. Here you can see the steps, which is one way to come up to this area from the main area of the Salt Lake City Public Library. From the ground level, you can walk up. Or where you see this glass enclosement here, there is an elevator that brings you up to the 5th floor, and then kind of have to walk up to this area to get up to this specific section. Right behind this glass area, that's Mount Olympus. Great view today. It's not too hot up here. We had a hail and rainstorm and holiday that sits at the base of Mount Olympus today. It's kind of cool. Though they told me downtown they didn't get any rain or hail earlier today, but you can see all those dark clouds on that side of the view from the top of the Salt Lake City Public Library. And you heard the clock tower ring. There you go. That's the clock tower from the City Hall. And then if I keep moving around, you'll get the view of the downtown Salt Lake City from here. So you get kind of a wilderness view and a city view all at the same time, which is pretty awesome. I was hoping when I was recording that maybe a TRAX train would come on that rail, but I don't see anything yet. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes so I can edit that in when the train comes. Here we are on top of the Salt Lake City Library in the recently renovated rooftop from the last couple of years, and here you can see the two TRAX trains going in both directions. The Red Line stopping at University Station. The one that was going south toward Daybreak just left. The one that's going to be going up to the University of Utah is picking up people. I'm going to wait for that to go. I took a video of the one coming down, but my finger got in the way because I got too excited. All these videos are handheld. I should actually get some kind of selfie stick or something. So it sounds like from the bell, it's getting ready to leave. The TRAX train from downtown Salt Lake City at the library station. See, I think it looks like there's 2 cars on there. And kind of zooming in a little bit, stopping there. Nope, let's keep going. The TRAX train always gets priority over any green lights that might make people take a left-hand turn. So no left-hand turns while that TRAX train is coming, obviously. And there it goes. It's going to go off and up into the hill, up to the University of Utah. Bye-bye, TRAX. here we are at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna try to do this one-handedly, and I do all my videos up until now handheld. So I'm gonna walk into the rooftop here. Oh, there's another section down there. I didn't know that they had that section. I wonder if that's something that was newly renovated with the rooftop a couple years ago, or that was there before and I never noticed it. So I'm gonna walk in to this space. It's been redone in the last couple years, but I never had a chance to come here. The few times we tried, it was either raining, snowing, or closed for some other reason. So you can see there's a lot of benches and chairs up here. So as we're walking down this path, I'm editing in this 180-ish degree view of the valley from down, more than halfway down this pathway. It's pretty impressive. Let me zoom in. You can see it a little bit better. The cool thing about being up here, or maybe on top of almost any building where you can get this kind of view of Salt Lake, is you get an expansive view of the valley. All the way from Salt Lake, all the way down to where you see these mountains down here, that's Draper. I don't know, it takes about 30 minutes to get down there on the I-15, but I don't know how many miles it is away from here. So you can kind of see quite a distance away, and you can even see down on that side. I believe that side would be where the mountains kind of converge. That's probably Herriman, I'm guessing. It's also pretty far. It's actually further than Draper. And the other kind of cool thing is, like, you can see the skies, and you can kind of see where the weather is changing throughout the valley. So like down here again where Draper is, there's a lot of clouds, and sometimes if it was raining you could actually see the rain clouds kind of, not exactly rain, you can't see maybe, but you could see where it's heavier, and you can maybe see the lightning when it strikes. So it's a pretty cool sight over here. And coming back over to this view again, we started with Mount Olympus. Here's Mount Olympus from the view down here. And then if we just kind of walk toward kind of the end of this rooftop garden area, there's a mural down here. It's a pretty cool mural. It has, I'm guessing, bees, because Salt Lake and Utah is known for bees. It's, I guess, the state insect, I'm guessing. And you kind of can just come down here. You can see more of the sitting areas down here. There was a bunch of people, but they left. So I was kind of waiting for them to leave so that they didn't have to be in the video. Kind of lucked out. There's not many people here right now. And if I come closer to this mural, Oh, you can see more of this mural, which is pretty cool. There's a bee flying, just a bee, and then this other bee flying toward maybe toward a flower. I don't know. So that's a really cool mural. I really like that. It's very colorful. I like the colors, and it kind of reflects in that window there. Maybe it's hard to see on that video, but over here is where you would enter the library to go to the 5th floor and take the elevator down. So at the beginning of the video, I showed you where to take the stairs up to there's me, hi. At the beginning of the video, I showed you where to take the stairs up to this rooftop veranda area. Kind of almost ending the video, showing you where you would come from the actual building. So you can definitely come up the elevator, but there's still walking if you want to go all the way up to the top. Just backing up a little bit to show you the mural one more time and kind of end the video where we started with University of Utah U. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Salt Lake City Library rooftop garden sitting area. Maybe you'll come down to Salt Lake and enjoy this place, ride in on the TRAX, have a great time downtown, and actually obviously in the library too. It's a great building, awesome architecture, a lot of windows to see the mountains and the surrounding views. So I hope you've enjoyed this video with one last view of this mural. Thanks for watching Uncovering Utah and Beyond. If this video has helped you with your trip planning or coming down to Salt Lake City, please leave your comments in the comment section below, your questions, your comments, your thoughts. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for spending your time here today.